using body but not a slave to the body, which has mind, ego, intellect. And still being able to use mind, but not at all being used by mind. Using mind for like practical things, planning this, doing this, reading ingredients on how to make something like this or whatever. But in the moment, the psychological mind, the idea that I am somebody else who has to strive and struggle and do more and be better than this person or better than this or that, it's just not there. It's not there now, but there's a belief that there is.
Yeah.
And that's really the only difference, is that you believe that you're this character rather than knowing you're the selfless self that's in this projection. But this projection is only for a time, and then you'll go back to your selfless self without any ideas or beliefs being added on, without any attributes on the attribute list that you are.
Yeah, unless there's unfulfilled desires, in which case you'll be back.
And again, that's a concept. If you're believing in that concept, you have the power to create anything. You created this entire world through a concept, I am somebody else. So you have a lot of power to do these things.
Yeah, that's what's kind of scary, actually.
Well, know yourself in the real sense.
You could get yourself in a heck of a lot of trouble.
Well, I mean, the entire world is projected on your spontaneous presence. So everything, but you know, yeah, if you're believing some concept, you can see right now, that's like taking birth. If you believe in some concept, this new concept, and much of spirituality and the spiritual seeking is, oh, this is a new concept, like what we just said. It's a fresh, new experience that I want to get more of.
Yeah. And
then eventually we just keep going until it doesn't work out. But all of those are concepts that give birth to more concepts, more concepts, more concepts. I go and I sit in satsangs, and then in the satsang, I'm really enjoying the guru that I'm listening to. But then a friend of mine that I just met says, oh, you have to try Swami Ramidami guy. And you're like, oh, yeah, Swami Ramidami, he was great. Let's go there, you know, and that constant concept. And you keep getting more and more lost. And you don't spend time with your own self because you're planning so much time working harder to go on these retreats with a new Swami guy.
You just told my life story here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Trish, right? Let's go here, so-and-so.
Yeah. And it's constantly like that. That's in the nature of the illusion, is to continue the illusion. You know, they say like Maya is very, very tricky. It's completely false, but you believe in it and then create this false world based on your belief in both yourself and the false world. And that there's going to be something to be obtained by this false self in the false world that's going to help you be more like your real self and not the false self.
Oh, dear. Yeah, that's how the wheel of samsara works, right?
Exactly. Exactly. And you can look at that even in your thought process, the wheel of samsara, the birth of an idea or a concept, and then its life, and then its death, and then a new concept, and its birth, and its life, and its death, and it just keeps going and going and going. It doesn't just have to be the body form that goes through samsara. It's every new thought, concept, or idea that you add on to yourself takes birth, has a lifespan, has a death, and then another new concept is there. That's why mantra is beautiful, because mantra, you remain with your selfless self, and you're erasing the concept slowly, silently, and permanently without giving birth to new concepts and new whole worlds of concepts.